Hey everybody, how y'all doing? It's Darren DP Asham, syllabus.org coming to you January 15, 2014. Hats off to you if you made it. Hats off to the ones that didn't make it. Appreciate them regardless, no matter what the demographics are. Appreciate everybody sticking around through my 7-part series about being God force, just being a force period in the world. Today I want to talk about character. And it's kind of interesting that I went to a little meeting earlier today and they spoke about what things can be done to fix organizations or companies or establishments. And, we talked about love and service and different things like that. And you have to be able to humble yourself in order to do that. And you can't do pretty much anything without humbling yourself with good intention. Your intentions have to be right. So you can serve all you want to, but if you don't have humility mixed in with it, which is bringing yourself down, not belittling yourself, putting yourself on that person's level that you're serving and helping. That way you get the real benefit out of serving, and so does that other person. Same thing as loving somebody. You're loving them because I have to. Okay, that's not being humble. You're supposed to love them because you're supposed to, and you're supposed to do it with a wholeheartedness, without a doubt or without a reason. You need to do it. That's humility. Taking yourself out of the picture, putting yourself in that person's position and realizing that, hey, this could be me. Realizing what this person may be feeling when they're talking to you, and not to disrespect them and continue to be a supporter for the relator instead of just coming down and relating to that person by helping them out. There's a difference there. There's a balance, an imbalance of the pendulum when you think about that, about humility. This is not humility when you stand here and help people down here just because you have the authority to do it or not, and not humbling yourself and bringing yourself down to their level to try to understand them. Because what you give them, you're getting something in return. But if you're not giving it to them in the proper aspects of humility, it doesn't add up. Check your character. So getting right into it, talking about character. What is character? Character is the uniqueness of a person, a personality, individuality of everyone. Everyone is different. There is no one person that's the same. There is no one person that's impeccable. That does not exist as far as the human race goes. So we can pretend, and when you pretend that you're impeccable, then there's no humility in it. So you're just making a fool out of yourself. Think about that for a second. So you think about the characteristics, things that are unique about a specific person, the different traits, the features or traits of an individual, the moral or ethical quality of a person is also character, considerably on the noun aspect, or qualities of honesty, courage, and integrity. That's what character is. So think about what your character is. Honesty, integrity, courage to do something. Some people don't have the same character that you do. Nobody has the same exact character that you do. Now, there may be some traits that are similar, but they're not the same. No one is exactly alike. But you can't have two people that are spitting images of each other. You can say twins, but even identical twins are different. They each have their own distinct character or characteristics of their personality, characteristics of their life. You might have one person over here that may be able to just blurt out anything and is a very loud talker. Okay, that characteristic or that trait of that person, you can always identify with that person, even if you hear them from way across the way. Oh, that must be so and so because that's just characteristic. Just a trait of him or her. Or you might hear somebody say, well, that guy's always outgoing, or he's always stepping up to the plate, or well, that's just him. That's just what he does. That's just in his it's like it's in his character. Everybody doesn't have that character to go out and do certain things or to go out and say certain things and stand up for certain issues. That's what makes the world so unique, and that's what makes everybody an individual. As I said, it's individuality. It's a personality of each person, each human being. So think about what character is and how you use your own character in your everyday life. Do you go out and try to mock someone else? How do you use your character? Do you use it in a good sense or a negative sense? Some people's characteristics are just kind of shaky. You have someone who's always a cosigner for somebody else. That's a characteristic. You have a person who knows it all, or at least it seems as they think that they know it all. That's a characteristic. If somebody knows every single answer to every single question, that's a characteristic trait of an individual. Which takes you to the second meaning of character as an adjective speaking, acting as in plays or role playing. That's a character. Also, this person is playing a character, a specific being or a fictitious person in a play or a movie or a show or even in real life. People role play, their characters. So, but you have to watch out and be careful around those type of people because somebody might display one particular character to you, and in real life they're not that person. They're as fake as you know what I want to say, but they're as fake as can be. And you have to watch those people who you're around because at the end of the day they do have to check themselves. But you have people that play false roles. They always think that life is a particular play that they have to put on a mask and be fake or act a certain way just to fit in or to gain recognition or to always downplay someone else. And sometimes that's in people's character to be negative, to be unresponsive, to, those qualities aren't good. So you can be a good character or a bad character as far as a role playing is going. Me, I don't consider myself to use my life as a character as far as a role play is concerned. Now I've done acting and so on and so forth, but you have to take yourself out of that and pretend to be something or someone else when you role play, when you're a character in that sense, in the objective sense. I'm talking of the noun now, as far as being a character. Your individual, direct, honest, truthful personality of you, your own uniqueness. That's what's in question right now. And that's what's wrong with a lot of people. And they don't incorporate humility within their own character. And those are the ones that you meet that think that they're all that. And they know nothing. They don't know how to treat a person with humility. They continue to be that supporter and fake and act like a character that doesn't relate, like they've never been there before. They've never been low before. They've never been on the bottom before. People forget where they come from. Those are characters for real. Those are the characters that you laugh at when you say, "Oh, he's a crazy character." But you got to watch out for those type of people. So my message is to you today, like I said, find out what your character is. It's natural. It comes natural when you don't have to fake it. You don't have to fake being yourself. Let your true character be known, but exercise humility in it. And what I mean, like I said, be humble, be respectful, treat people the way that you want to be treated, or don't treat anybody at all. Darren Price signing off with Sean. See y'all next month. Have a good one.